Hello, I'm Jeff Tennant, and trading is closed on October 22nd, 2014. As always, let's review my last call. I actually made 3 predictions yesterday. The first prediction was that we would see 1929.34, and that one printed. This should be a mejt support level because we're just under the mejt target price. Another call was that we would have a drop of at least 8 to 10 points during the day. This was something like 19 points. That's the page 120 signal, and that worked. And the last call was that it would make a pretty picture, and I thought it was the most likely scenario if we rallied till the middle of the day and then dropped. Well, the middle of the day, depending on how one defines it, is either noon for the day as a whole or 11:45 for the middle of the market trading session, and the high was at 11:40, so that actually worked. Tomorrow is not going to be so easy. During the day, mejt said ultimately higher prices would print. The target was hit immediately, and there's the dot. We continued to rally. mejt said the move wouldn't stick and that we would return to that line, which we did. In the afternoon, there was a drop. mejt said it's a false move and predicts prices hitting 1941.15 most likely tomorrow. I think there's an increased risk this will fail for a number of reasons. One is that based on things outside the system, a day like this usually closes near the high, and when it closes near the low instead, it typically leads to increased weakness unless we have a gap over today's high, or else if we gap up sharply and trade over today's high very soon. When I have a negative pattern like this in the higher mejt target, it creates a conflict. I have one thing telling me we're going higher and one thing telling me we're going lower. Often when that happens, there's a gap opening. Often when that happens, we close little change, but none of that is really required. If you look at this chart I've shown a number of times, we sold off all day, but we still couldn't go under this low, and we couldn't go under this low. We're pretty close to fib support. We're at mejt support, and so hard as it is to believe, we could have a gap up. But I think one could equally make a case for a gap down, giving us a diamond on stilts. This is the pattern I talked about yesterday. Today we had bar 11, bar 12, and bar 13 of countdown finished early. We don't have to go higher, but often there's one more spike to give us a bar 13 for keeps. I personally think I don't have enough confidence in the pattern to make a prediction for tomorrow, so I'm not going to do it. No call.